Hey, it's Shana Meyerson with YOGAthletica in Los Angeles, California, hunkering down for the coronavirus madness that's going on in the world around us, and here to help you stay sane in a perhaps sort of challenging time. Today I want to talk about Nadi Shodhana, which is like a channel cleansing breath. We call it alternate nostril breathing often. Your nadis are energetic sort of channels that run basically across the spine. You've got your Sushumna, which runs up and down your spine. That's your primary nadi. And then we have on the left the Ida, on the right the Pingala, and these are sort of the feminine and the masculine energies. You've probably seen diagrams how they crisscross as snakes across the spine, hitting at the points of the chakras. This cleansing breath is meant to cleanse really these nadis, these channels, to find balance between not only your feminine and your masculine energies, which right now will be sort of the will to fight against this virus, and on the other, that's the masculine aspect, and on the other hand, the feminine aspect of nurturing and taking care of yourself and the ones that you love. I love this pranayama because not only does it move energy, but because it's so specific, it creates really sort of a meditative practice so that you get the benefits of both the pranayama and the meditation. So I recommend that you sit somewhere comfortably in a cross-legged seat with your left hand in Jnana Mudra resting on your knee. Now, your right hand is the hand that's going to sort of facilitate the breathing, and you do this. You fold down your pointer finger and your middle finger, and if that's hard for you, do it first with your thumb and then let go. It makes it a little bit easier. And if that's still hard, don't worry, you're going to have a nose to help you out. The way that this pranayama works is we always start on the left side, which is interesting to me because in yoga things traditionally start on the right side, but maybe having something to do with the calming element, we start on the left, on the feminine side. So you take your right thumb and block your right nostril so that the breath will be limited to just your left side. The first time I'll show you just the basics, and then we'll do it with the counting. So you block your nostril and you inhale on the left side. Once you hit the top, take your ring finger and close your nose. I'm being dramatic here, but close your nose so that you can retain the breath. On the retention, no breath in, no breath out. Then from there, you'll release your thumb, exhale through your nose, through the right side. And there's no retention on the exhale. You'll inhale straight away on the right side again. Once you hit the top, plug and retain. And then you exhale on the left. Now, that is one cycle of breath, okay? Which would be inhale left, retain, exhale right, inhale right, retain, exhale left. Now, for those of you who have not the best breathing, maybe you have a deviated septum or allergies or whatever, one thing that I find, I'm not going to say this is completely kosher, but it helps me, is with the left hand, or sorry, with the fingers, for example, instead of having them out like they're supposed to be, sometimes I have to push my cheek aside to sort of open my sinus. I know it sounds crazy, but it really makes a difference if you want to do this breathing, but you simply can't breathe. So again, on the left, I would take my thumb and just sort of pull my cheek towards my ear, and that just, woo, opens the sinus right up. Now, on the breathing, you can sort of pick your own breath. Some people just do it to what's comfortable. Some people do it to a particular pattern. I like the pattern breath. Again, I like the consistency. So let's do it simple. We'll do 3 in, three retain and 3 out. Okay? So, taking your hand like this, right hand to your right nostril, inhale from your left for 3, plug and retain for 3. Exhale right for 3, and inhale right for 3. Plug and hold for 3, and exhale left for 3. That's one cycle of breath. Now, when you're doing this on your own, I highly recommend that you keep your eyes closed. Remember that one of the best ways to get deeper into your meditation, even though, again, technically this is a pranayama, not a meditation, is by closing your eyes, by getting into the pratyahara, the sensory deprivation, knowing that vision is our strongest of the senses. So if we could cut that out, we're well on our way to a deeper meditation. Now, you can do any number you want, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, it doesn't matter. You can also, if retention is hard, do half on the retention. So let's say 6 on the inhales and exhales and 3 on the retention. Let's try that. So on the right side, plug with your thumb, inhale for 6. Plug for 3, exhale for 6, inhale for 6, plug for 3, exhale for 6, can you hear that whistling? My sinus can use some help right now. Anyway, I love this breathing. I hope that it helps you to get through maybe some challenging times right now or any time. How many cycles should you do? The answer is as many as you want to do, as long as it feels calming. If 1 floats your boat, do 1. If 100 feels better, do 100. Again, with the counting, I suggest the counting that works for you, not the counting that works for me or for any book. I hope that this is a useful pranayama for you. I wish you well. I wish you health. And this is Shana Meyerson. I wish you an awesome day.